Can you tell me one thing? When you were a kid, when you were a child, when you were an infant or a toddler, who taught you your mother language? Did your parents came with a grammar book and start teaching you like this is A or B, or in whatever it is in your vernacular language? Did it do that? No. So how did you start learning your own mother language? How did you start speaking your mother language? How did you start saying to your mother, the mummy, please bring me water or food? How did you started saying all these things? Nobody taught you. So basically you learned your mother language by just watching, by seeing, by listening, and then by trying to speak, right? So in this way you started to learn, you learned your mother language. So I'm gonna also tell you this particular thing, that see, you don't have to read lots and lots of grammar books, or you have to read the whole day, you have to take many spoken english courses or something like that. No, it's not like that. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how you are going to learn English, how you're going to learn to speak English fluently, right? So hi everyone, my name is Priya and you're watching my channel Simply Easy. And yes, let's start. But before starting, let me tell you one thing. If you like this video, if this video is going to help you, please like this video, share this video with your friends or colleagues, your students, or your near and dear ones. You just tell them to subscribe this channel, because that is the only way that I can see that how many people are supporting me, how many people are with me, and then that's why I'll start making more videos for you all. Okay, now let's get started. Fine. So as I already mentioned that you don't have to read many grammar books or something. I'm going to tell you 5 tips. You can call it as tips, you can call it as tricks, whatever you want to call, you just call it. But yeah, I'm going to tell you few things with the help of which you are going to learn English. Now within how many days, that depends upon you. It may take 1 month for few people, it may take 1 year for few people. It basically depends upon you. Like for an example, you and your friend, you decided to go to Goa, for example. Okay, so you chose that okay, I'll go by plane, and your friend chose that no, I'll go on foot. So now can you understand that how long it will take your friend to reach his destination? Similarly, what way you're choosing, how you're practicing, that depends upon you. I have seen many spoken English courses out there who claim that speak English in just 1 month, speak English in just 6 months. No, it doesn't depend upon them, it depends upon you. Okay, so okay, now I'm telling you the tips and tricks. So the first thing that I'll tell you, that is watch. Okay, now what things you can do? You can watch any English web series, you can watch any English movie, you can watch films, or some cartoons, whatever you want to see, just watch. You can also watch documentaries as well, which are very good for everyone. Is your first step, that is to watch. Okay, so our first step is watching. Like how we learn to speak our vernacular language, let's say Hindi. So like your mother is bringing water, a glass of water, okay, and you're watching when you were a kid, when you started learning your mother language or learning Hindi, whatever you say. So how it happened, I'm just telling you that. So your mother always brings a glass of water and then says, you want water? So you're watching that, the lip sync, okay, you're just focusing on the lip sync, and also you're hearing what, that whenever my mother is bringing this particular thing, this liquid thing, she is saying some word, that is water, which means that this particular thing or this water, they are both relatable, right? So from there you get an idea, okay, we need to call this as water. Like you have seen many people they teach their children, we teachers teach our students like, now tell me child, which one is the cow. We show lot of videos, we show lot of pictures, and we ask the child to guess which one is a cow, or which one is a lion, or which one is that or this. Basically what we do, we teach our child to identify the objects. Okay, right. So you need to watch. Next is listen very carefully. Okay, now what do you listen? What should you listen? You need to listen their accent. Now another thing I'll tell you that please don't bring a fake accent, which is really disturbs me a lot. Okay, like I'm also speaking in English, but that is in my own accent. I'm not taking any Native American English accent or British accent. I'm not just faking it. Fine. So don't fake it. The moment you start faking your accent, people will start yeah, faku or something like that. So don't fake it. Learn, but don't fake it. Right. Now, so next is you have to listen very carefully. Okay, when you're watching any movie, or when you're watching any web series or cartoons, you have to listen to it. You have to watch that what is happening then and that time, and what the other person or what the character is saying. Okay, so you're also focusing on what is going on, and you're also listening. Okay, so develop a listening skill as well. Okay, so you can whatever you want to watch, just watch it. Go for Harry Potter, go for Sherlock Holmes, go for any other what I used to do, I used to watch cartoons because there's no nudity, there is nothing, some sort of things which will make me uncomfortable. So I used to watch cartoons. So I was quite grown up, and I don't feel ashamed of watching cartoons because they're great. And also I used to watch cartoons in English, so you can just go for it. You can watch documentaries, National Geography, there are a lot of documentaries out there in National Geography, Discovery. Go for it. So what you're getting knowledge, you're getting an idea of English, also you're getting a lot of information, a lot of knowledge you're getting, right? So yeah, that's another thing. So what else you can do after sharpening your listening skill? You need to speak. Okay, now I am very sure you're going to speak broken English, which is very fine, which is completely fine. Don't be ashamed of it. Okay, that's fine. What's there? What will people do? They will laugh. But here's one thing, you don't have to speak in front of people. You need to stand in front of your mirror and you're going to talk with yourself. I also used to do the same, and you won't believe, my family member at certain point of time, they started thinking that I have gone mad. Okay, I have become crazy, and I just started, I need to show to a psychiatrist, I need to see a psychiatrist. So they started thinking that, which is a very funny but obvious at the same time. So you can do one thing, when you're in the bathroom, you're alone that time, you can start speaking English with you. Okay, and you can whenever you're alone in your room, you just stand in front of your mirror and speak in English. But you need to do one thing, make an eye contact. Okay, like your reflection is in the mirror, you need to make eye contact with the reflection, right? So we have done with number one tip, that is watching. Next is listening, then speaking. But there's one more thing, you need to think in English as well. So number 4 is thinking, because you will feel that you know the thing, you know the correct word, but the words are not coming into your mind. You cannot frame a sentence. Okay, so that's why you need to think in English. Stop translating from Hindi to English, from English to Hindi. Stop translating. Now if you're opting for a dictionary, go for English to English dictionary. Don't do that, okay, what is the meaning of this in Hindi? Okay, at certain point of time you may need that, but don't get habituated with that, right? So next is think in English. Another thing that you need to do is to write, because see, we need to write emails, we need to focus on our writing skills right nowadays. So yeah, you need to write. Now how you can do this, how you can sharpen your writing skills? Every night before going to bed, take your notebook or take your diary and start writing the whole incident, whatever happened to you. Okay, whatever you have done, or any sort of things you write. Okay, you can also do one thing, you can also write an essay on a particular topic, like pollution, evitism, any kind of thing, any kind of topic you want to speak about, you want to write about, you just go for it. Okay, these are the basic steps that you need to do. Now a question may arise that how many hours should I devote for learning English? Again, I am telling you, this completely depends upon you. You may devote 1 hour a day, you may devote 2 hours a day. If you ask me how many hours I devoted, then I'll say 2 to 3 hours. Basically, it is not like 2 to 3 hours. See, if you're watching something, you watch while you're eating. Okay, while you're eating something, we watch a lot of stuffs, right, while we eat, but which is not a good habit, by the way. This is the worst habit, I would say, but fine. Okay, we cannot get rid of this habit, and we need to watch something. So if you're watching something, why don't you watch some English web series, or English films or something like that? Okay, so while you're eating or while you're doing some random stuffs, okay, you put your headphone, or suppose you are painting, or you're doing any art and craft, or you're doing anything, gardening, or any kind of hobbies you're doing. So that time you listen to English audiobooks or something like that you do. Okay, well, I missed one most important thing, that is reading. Okay, don't stop it. You read every day. At least if you want to read 30 minutes, then also you read 30 minutes, but you need to find a good English book. Okay, reading means, that doesn't mean that you're reading your textbooks and something like that. No, go for some storybooks. Okay, so yeah, read. The more you read, the more information you get, the more new words you get, your vocabulary will get stronger. Okay, now yeah, read. Now let's go for some bonus tips. So the bonus tips are like that. I'm arranging in an order. Okay, so speak in English while you're talking with your friend. Okay, use some short phrases. Okay, use something like any kind of phrases you want to use, you just use it. Like we always say good morning, good afternoon, good night, blah 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 blah, but apart from these phrases, you need to use some other things as well. Okay, so do that. And next is, don't get nervous. The moment you get nervous, I'm again telling you, it is going to ruin your whatever you have learned till that day. So don't get nervous. What will happen? They will laugh at you. Let them laugh. At least feel happy that they're laughing just for you, just because of you. Okay, you're the reason behind the happiness. Think about that. Okay, and have a confidence. Don't get nervous and have a confidence, because another thing also, when you learn to speak English fluently, you develop a confidence automatically. But before that also, you need to speak confidently. Okay, fine. So these are the basic things I have already told you, and few bonus tips also I have given. Don't get nervous, speak confidently, focus on your vocab. Also, please don't use any bombastic words. Bombastic words means any difficult words which are lengthy stuffs. Don't use such words, because you're a beginner, right? So you need to use very simple language, like how I'm speaking to you. I'm using very simple language. Even a child will understand my English. So there's nothing like that that you can't do. And remember one thing, don't see your grammatical errors. See, when we speak in English, people just don't notice your grammatical errors. Yes, it is very much needed. When you write something in English, then it is needed. But when you speak English, it's not, it is required, but not, on that level. Okay, so be fine if you're doing some grammatical errors. Okay, stay cool with that. And the last but not the least is, you can do it. Have a confidence that yes, you can do it. And see, if we can go to the moon, if we can go under the sea, then why can't you speak English? Is it a rocket science? No, come on, it's not rocket science. You can do it. Okay, just believe in yourself. Just trust. You need to trust yourself. That's it. So let's summarize again what you need to do to be fluent in English or to learn English. First is watching, next listening, next speaking, then writing, reading. But you need to do all these stuffs every day. Okay, you need to do all these stuffs every day. Like you're watching, you're speaking. One thing also you can do, when you see that person, while you're watching something and a person has used a very nice phrase or very nice word, repeat with that. Okay, so repeating is also another tip. So do all these things, and I'm sure you'll do it. You can do it. Come on, you can do it. Okay, so that's it. And okay, take care, bye bye, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. I'm also going to bring such stuffs in future as well. So that's it. Bye bye, take care all of you, and stay tuned.